This week, someone to know moved to Nevada more than 30 years ago to help his dad run a business, a railroad company that has hauled and educated more than 2 million people as they take a ride through Comstock country. Meet Virginia City's Thomas Gray.
There is something undeniably majestic about trains. And watching a steam engine in all her glory decorated for a holiday night ride, you can see why America has long had a love affair with trains.
Every time that steam engine runs up here, the whistle goes through the hills. You just hear it echo and echo and echo.
Echo through the hills of Virginia City, where Thomas Gray, owner of Virginia and Truckee Railroad, carries on a legacy, allowing modern-day passengers a step back in time with a ride on a historic railroad and a lesson on how the Silver State got its nickname.
This mine over here, the bullion, produced almost $1 billion worth of gold and silver ore.
You could say Thomas Gray's love of locomotives is in his blood. It was his father, Robert C. Gray, who 50 years ago helped rebuild the Virginia and Truckee Railway, a love story that began more than 80 years ago.
He rode the last train up here in 1938 to Virginia City. He was 17 years old.
A trip sponsored by the California-Nevada Historical Society.
Then they tore up the rails after that.
Some 3 decades later, Thomas's dad would return to get the Comstock lines rebuilt.
In 1976, and he ran his first train on July 2nd. And I came up to help him, and I was cheap labor, still am.
And there is still plenty of labor to be done.
Not even the business end, just the maintenance end. It's the track structure, the heritage diesel locomotives are a whole type of maintenance issue. Then, of course, there's the steam engines.
As for the business end, passenger rides from VC to Gold Hill only cost between $6 to $14. So Thomas Gray is not making his fortune off the Virginia and Truckee Railroad. And that is just fine with him.
This is my place, you know, for some reason. This is where I've landed.
And Northern Nevada is all the better for it. Thomas's dad, Robert C. Gray, who you saw there, helped run the business until just last year when he passed away at the age of 97. What a legacy. Now, if you would like to ride the V&T holiday train, they recently did add an 8 o'clock ride for this Friday and Saturday, but we will warn you the seats do sell out fast. Regular rides for the trains commence in May. We have information and all the links for you with the online version of this story. With someone to know, Andy Guevara for 2 News.